Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's clear the energy. All right. Let's do we had fire and earth. So we need a water or air. So let's see what we get. All right. Good morning. We're going to figure out if we're doing water or air. Sorry I didn't get back yesterday. But I'm here now. So, ooh. This aquamarine is really setting in. Is that Saturn or Jupiter? I think it's Saturn. Hey, Siri. Your right index finger, is that Saturn or Jupiter?
Okay, I found this on the web for your right index finger. Is that Saturn or Jupiter? Check it out.
Jupiter. Okay. So, something should be expanding. Could be dealing with a particular zodiac, now that I think about it. Because yesterday we talked about a lot of zodiacs, and today I saw a shit ton of bunnies. Yesterday, so many bunnies, so many turtles, and I was looking at the 333, and it ended with the turtle. So, strong message for you guys. So, will it be water or will it be air? And whatever comes out in between, I'm just going to keep. But we're going to start with water. Here's the Two of Cups. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is what we're going to start with. Could have something to do with balance, partnerships. Almost a stability. And I'm reading by numerology, and that would be not a 2, it would be a 4. But 3s are solid. Well, the 3 of Pentacles is solid, I should say. So, Cancer, we're going to do the 31st through the 4th. Scorpio. Oh, Pisces. Let's do Scorpio, I guess. Scorpio. I went all out of order. Scorpio. Pisces. When did this flip? I'm going to add this with just overall energy for water. Pisces. Okay. Scorpio, Pisces. You have secret. And you could hold the key. I'm noticing 2 birds. You had the crow at the bottom of the deck. You have a bat. I'm seeing a koala bear, so it could be something in regards to Australia. It feels like more of an Australia message for someone. Unless it's just spirit animal. That crow wants to stay at the bottom of the deck. Good morning, everybody. On Cancer. So spirituals and then other energy. Throat chakra, guys. And I'm getting somebody's moon. It wasn't fire, it was moon. A lot of moon and fire. All right. Feels like something's not working. Cancer. 31st to the 4th. Did I just say something about Pisces? No, I didn't. I said throat chakra. The other person, place, or thing, it can even be your energy needing to be combined. I'm getting snappy. Ooh, and I saw the rabbits today. Quite a few rabbits, 4 or 5 to be precise. You have water, fire, air, and earth here. Water, fire, air, earth. Did I say sting? Oh, no, snappy. No eggs. Everybody got eggs yesterday. I think your energy is about to move in the sense of energy. I want to say spotlight, but not quite the spotlight. It's just more, it just moves. Like you have the key to something. So I don't know if there's like an upgrade here, upgrade in DNA, or something's activated, or just upgrade in general. I do feel like you definitely hold the key to something over here. And you could be creating. If we're going to combine this energy, it would be the magician, right? The magician holds every aspect, every propensity of everyone's chart. Like it'd be time to stop flowing, come out of the hole type thing. I'm hearing a song. I gotta wait until I have more lyrics. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the way you're enjoying the weather, or there's going to be like one particular day out of these 5 where I don't know, it's something about a day, a weather. I don't know if it's like the sun or if it's like rainy. It's actually hard to read your energy. Like I feel like I got the basics, but there's something obviously deeper here. Maybe you feel vulnerable. Maybe you're worried if you share something, I just heard retaliation. So you could be worried about retaliation or somebody else's, but that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say rejection. You might fear rejection. If this energy is combined, and I think it's 50-50, I can't tell if it's completely combined. I think there was only one other reading or possibly 2 other readings where it was definitely combined energy. It could be somebody else. You do have the 2 of Cups here, but if it is combined, like say you come out of like hermit mode or, seclusion, or it's going to be a good thing, or you're dealing with somebody who's coming out of that vibe. Because I feel like the minute you stop flowing, it's like you get stung. Like keywords, I'm getting flowing and stung, and this is fire. I'm also getting spotlight, but I'm also being pulled to the animals. And this is like precise provision, not provision, precise, like especially with sound, their vision. And you know how like when a bunny like hears something, like this energy is more aware than this energy. This energy is just kind of like flowing. And I think this might be somebody else's worry, or you're about to this energy is just going to stop flowing. And this is another energy that's kind of watching. So I know I said like it's hard to read your energy, but I mean, it's not that hard. I have the basics, but again, like there's something deeper, and I'm just trying to contemplate whether or not I want to go deeper into this reading. Or if there's like I really don't want to go deeper. It's more or less if I can get like another maybe quick message for you. I just got pulled to the lesson cards. Where are those? Oh, I got pulled right to these though. Let's do my spirituals over here. Patience. I accept everything happens in divine order. And let's go to this side. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunity that presents itself. So something, all of a sudden you're flowing and then something may come about and shift your energy. And this is being thankful for an opportunity, but it's almost like I feel like something over here is frozen. Let me just see something real quick. Let's go back to the spirituals. Forgiveness, courage, no. Gratitude, Cancer. Adversity, work hard, diligence, progress, sorcery. Sorcerer, willpower, creation, ambition. So you could be creating something, like I said, with somebody else, or let's go over here, or it's all your energy. Whoa. You got the pack, inner work, deep connection, soul tribe. Roots, ancestry, legacy, tradition, uncover nostalgia, sentimental energy, memory, and fate, and another opportunity. Decisive moment. So maybe you're going to need patience when it comes to a certain situation. Let's see what this secret is. I mean, water signs are good at reading energy and listening to your intuition. Yesterday was all about intuition. This seems to be all about energy. And if that's the case, it's reading each energy, working with each energy. So I really feel like, again, like the magician is here. So you're going to start seeing signs, or you're going to see the signs. I think that's a tough clarification. That's a secret. And you got purge and contemplation. I do feel it's like the crossroads over here too, but it's already telling you to go. Also be easy on yourself, because I'm getting pulled to like salmon and trout and how they swim up a river. Mating season. And that's a lot of work. Just to spawn, it's a lot of work. So, I do feel like you definitely hold the key here. I do think there is somebody else in this situation, but I don't know. I'm getting pulled to like a message for you guys through this, like an ancestor more than a spirit guide. For some of you, this energy is definitely combined. So I do think there might be some opportunity or something, and it's not something you grab right away. Or it could be, but how everything's kind of telling me something like, I'm also getting this could be somebody else's thoughts in regards to you. But there's an ancestor here. There's a loved one, a family member. Also here. Indigo or crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Scorpios are really good at that. And I think out of every zodiac sign, I think Scorpios are extremely sensitive. You'd never know it. And I don't like categorizing zodiacs like that, because we all have that sensitive side. But I think we're dealing with a moon situation here too. I almost said indigo child. A moon situation where, especially if it's water, super sensitive. Or it just could be, good morning, everybody. It just could be the energy within the next 5 days. So if you're thinking about creating something, maybe go to children or working with children, or maybe you're just really good with children, you can help them. I'm obsessed with children. Give me all the babies. Give me. I'll never run a daycare though. Not that type of obsession. I'll babysit. And I'll snuggle and I'll help you deliver a baby, but like not a fucking daycare. Not a daycare. I'll step in when somebody needs help, you know. You'd probably be a really good child counselor. I've considered doing that myself. Just through YouTube, you know what I mean? If your child's having a hard time transitioning, some of you might want to write books, do videos, like keep the eye on the prize. And the children are super important for our next generation. I mean, look at everything that's fucking happening now, especially with Trump. Do you remember 4 years ago? And I voted, I think it was 4 years ago. No, longer than that. 6 years ago. Before, right around his election. I knew he was going to be elected. I voted for him. But I also told you guys he's probably going to be impeached. So this is all that energy coming back around, 6 years later? 7 years later? I don't know. My OGs were 6 years later. 4 maybe. My OGs would remember me talking about that. And it just clicked the other day. Yeah, you remember. It just clicked the other day that this is what that is. Yeah. But did you remember before I even said anything today? Or is it just because I brought it up? Like it completely spaced my mind until I was watching TV yesterday and I was like, oh, snap. That's what that is. So, anyhow, back to the children. You'd probably be really, really good with children. So I only brought it up because our generation, not our generation, that our kin, it's really important. But I'm definitely getting younger. Like, again, like, just kids have a hard time transitioning and just growing up in this world today, and they shouldn't be confused about who they are. But these days, they are, because there's so many parents that promote so many different obstacles for, like, it's already instilling those obstacles, and that's partly because of the government. So it could be Secret Service here or a secret idea. I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if there's another person involved here. I know you guys had the Two of Cups, but with each element, water, fire, air, and earth, that's telling me that the magician is here, and you should be creating something with this energy. And you got energy up here as an overall energy along with secret. And this is the secret to me, is something like you hold the key with. Isn't there a song? And you hold the key, Madonna? But that involves somebody else as well. So maybe it's just a transition in your life or your kid's life, and it's time to step in. I wouldn't look at you or anyone looking at you as like the savior, but you definitely have that energy that will really help kids in teaching and learning at the bottom of the deck. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas and teach those ideas to others. So I am getting pulled to Peter Rabbit. Little kids like Peter Rabbit. So maybe if you don't know what direction to go in and you weren't considering the route with children, that might be something to consider. Okay. All right. I think we did Scorpio next. Yeah, we did. You got rest. Somebody else had that as the second card. I think it was fire. It's just important in the next 5 days to know that with Cancer and Scorpio as well. Like the sun is here, but it's also like I don't really look at it as a shadow. It could be like a little bit of a shadow with the sun, but the sun is the most beautiful card in the deck, so they say, right? So I'm going to pull a shadow card on that. I should have actually did that with fire. So this is also a message for fire. But it seems it could just be moon energy that shifts with the sun here. And that gal. In the shadows I dwell, feeling on what I can, not remembering when was the last time that life tasted well. Let me say that again. In the shadows I dwell, feeding on what I can, not remembering when the last time that life tasted well. So yeah, there's definitely like the shadow there. And it's time to like get back out there, back to life, back to reality. Dun, dun, dun. I know I'm singing that wrong. I think I just honestly combined two songs there. All right, Scorpio. This could be saying it's time to like rest. Well, obviously, but like I'm looking at like overall energy. You could be not rest like lying in bed necessarily. It can literally just be resting in the backyard, staying home, especially if you're like go, 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 go. Could be an energy vampire here. I just saw a vulture. Let's see, Scorpio, the 31st to the 4th, please. Can't believe we're going into June already. Scorpio. Person you're dealing with, person, place, or thing, or combined energy. And you hold the key. Now I'm getting pulled to that Madonna song. Firefly. Firefly in the sky. We can fly twice as high. It's in a book. Just take a look. And here comes the golden egg. Didn't want to come out on the other ones. Cancer didn't get an egg. It's the heart chakra, the unstuck sound. Being calm, finding a place with deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, meditation. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice that requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortability with vulnerability. When feeling the tenderness of gratitude rises deep within you, know that you are on your way. And it could be seeing an old friend that's been a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. And you hold the key, and that's Madonna. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. You do have fire, water, earth. I think this is who you're dealing with. And they could be having trouble with vulnerability. It's funny with Cancer, I went right to this energy too versus this one first. Snappy. But in Cancer's reading, and I don't want to combine these, but I did say snappy. But now I'm getting snappy here. So there's a snappy energy with water in the next 5 days. Let's put it that way. I don't know if it's like, I don't know. I just got pulled to the snapping turtle. So maybe it's a message of the turtle versus snappy. This is kind of like a mirroring, but that's why I'm getting the snappy, and you're like, no. Inner teaching. Humble, wise. Remember the saying of when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Then you got creating, reflecting, healing energy, paying attention to what's calling you. So this is the first time that I got pulled to reading all the energies here. But just the keywords. The mother, graceful, compassionate, nurturing. And I did get pulled to the elk. The elk is the, it's almost like the emperor, but this is the mother. Towards quiet tenderness. You guys could be quiet. I'm still getting snappy though. So I don't know if it's your energy, somebody else's. Hold on, let me just do spiritual meaning of a snapping turtle. Traditional beliefs. Some beliefs are the 13 pointy on the shells with the 4 legs represent the 4 seasons, the 13 months in Native American calendar. And I was feeling a moon vibe for you guys with that sun card. It's just like the transits of the moon. So the moon, the new moon's coming, but the past full moon might have really jolted your energy without you realizing it, but not in a bad way. But I'm telling you, the moon. And a turtle in general is the balance between land and sea, earth and sky. Oh, Jesus. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? And then the snapping turtle yesterday, and then you guys, as I was just saying to you guys, before you guys jumped on, in the 333 read, you guys also had the turtle. So again, it's almost like when it comes to God, which means tortoise, is one of the 10 avatars of incarnation of the Hindu god. What does it mean when a turtle's crossing the road? The females will travel to lay their eggs. All right, so out of that on. So when the turtle did cross the road to lay the eggs, it was the cutest little thing. That's I have to go to the neighbor later and let them know where she laid her eggs. But I haven't seen one in years. I used to see them every single year when I lived here as a kid. Since I've been back here, I haven't seen them. So that was exciting for me. So there is something with every element here. Like you guys definitely are dealing with the magician energy, manifestation, creation, just working well with each element. So this could be somebody thinking about you thinking about somebody. This is kind of like I'm getting patience, but not patience with what I read, patience within that card. So you are linked to Cancer. So this is probably telling me all of you guys are linked, because I want to say in the beginning of the Cancer, I thought I said Pisces. So all of water is pretty much dealing with the same thing. I don't think it's obvious though. Again, it's like higher wisdom. I'm going back to look for another keyword, but I already did this. I just passed the turtle. Maybe that's why I got pulled back. Because this is power, creativity, sensitivity, mystic, infinite creative power. So it's whatever this is like a What am I hearing? A reflection of you? Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, home in itself. Inner teaching when the student is ready. So this must be some type of guide or somebody, or it's kind of letting you know. But I don't think you're aware of it. It's not obvious. There's nothing obvious here to me. But the swan is looking in that direction as if the swan knows. But this feels like a guide. So maybe this is you and this is the guide. No, this is you creating. Interesting. So again, I feel like this energy is combined. More so than Cancer. So even if you are dealing with somebody else, because Cancer, your card was 2 of Cups. This isn't about somebody else. I just call you guys Cancer. Water. This is just about, it's about you and how you feel and the direction you're going in and what you're creating. It could have to do with somebody else. It could be an alignment, but right now I'm getting alter ego. So it could just be something within yourself. I definitely don't see ego here at all. So I'm getting more of like that's health, but that just threw me up. I'm getting more, not alter ego, I'm getting more precision. Was that what I was trying to say with Cancer? Precision. Definitely watch Cancer if you're on and you're just watching Scorpio. And I almost said there could be something there in the very beginning when I went into Scorpio and still continued reading for Cancer. Oh, yeah, health. I will honor my physical vessel to ensure that enshrines my soul. Health came in yesterday a little bit, and you got fear. I realize I'm testing. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Did I get snappy over here? I did get snappy over here. And I got snappy in the other one. So I think it's like this person thinking you're just going to be I'm still getting snappy, but it's fear. But the bear is kind of fearless. So if somebody pokes the bear, right? But this is about rest, but I'm picking up as like just a bear in general. Some of you, it could be totem. I'm getting a Kodiak bear. I think that's like the biggest bear out there. I'm almost positive. I think the Kodiak bear is a grizzly bear. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. If you eat better, feed your soul better. No, I mean, that's obvious, but it's not part of this. Hold on, Mia's awake. Good morning, and I have no idea. They could be working on the house. I'm not really hearing anything. It's quiet down here. Who's being so loud outside? I can't sleep, bruh. Okay, bruh, whatever. That bullshit. I don't know if you're like, nah, I gotta take care of my health first. You're putting everything else on the back burner. I'm hearing go watch Cancer. Health didn't come in Cancer, and neither did anything about a back burner. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't hear it. That's funny. We were talking about hearing yesterday and being ultra sensitive. I don't hear jack shit going on outside. There's no truck. There's no propane. There's no Oh, yeah. It's construction. It's construction. It's the other house. You know how they had that dumpster outside with a whole bunch of pallets of something? Oh, yeah, I can look. They're doing roofing. Sorry, there's no way around that noise. Unless you want to yell out the window and tell the roofers to keep it down. Oh, that's a joke, obviously, guys. All right. Yeah, I'm hearing Go Watch Cancer as if they just wrapped this reading up, but I'm not done looking into this. Oh, yeah, see, in Cancer, I said the same thing to you guys. Like, I want to look into it, but it's obvious. So I had to have said something like right around that time. And that's a message for you. Cancer, I did say throat chakra. I'm so curious about what Pisces is going to be, because this is why I started reading elements by groups, because the energy was so much alike. And then I noticed in the last few months, not so much. Everybody was going through like their own thing just because the eclipses and transits. So I figured I'd read them separately. I think waters combined for sure. So with rest, I was looking at communication and I was looking at rest, and the answer is no. So this might be like, and then you got mute and metamorphosis. This might be a message like you think you need to rest, but you don't. And didn't I get that message yesterday with either earth or fire? I'm almost positive I got a similar reading. So it's like you think you have to rest, but you don't. So this is about the bear and not about the word. I knew there was something with the bear. Spiritual meaning of a bear. Spiritual battles, divine protection, God's strength. They naturally gravitate and rely upon support because it possesses confidence and leadership qualities. Spiritual power, harmony in nature, intuition, primal energy, maternal love. It is about the bear, because this is maternal love. It's the female deer. And the guidance and the protection, harmony with nature, spiritual power, which is exactly everything I said about these cards. So it feels like somebody's resting or mute with communication, and it's like maybe you're telling yourself like maybe it's just time for me to be mute, or yada yada yada. Like it's not time to rest, it's actually time to go. And all these cards talk about taking like a little bit of a pause. So I don't know if there's conditioning here and everybody's telling you just need to rest. And Cancer did have health. No, you guys just had health. Put the cards away. It was you guys that just had that. And then I think I told you to go to Cancer's reading. This is like completely different energy, but you're dealing with a Cancer moon or a Scorpio moon, or this feels like it's more of a message for you. And again, somebody else. It even said like an old friend could be coming around, or this could just be like you think somebody is coming around and going to communicate, and they're not. You know, it could be something like that. Maybe somebody feels like it's too late to communicate. I'm getting mixed signals, or somebody's giving you mixed signals. So if that's the case, don't let energy, and I gave the same message to Cancer. in the sense of work on your own energy, whether you're manifesting with somebody or somebody else. If somebody is not in the picture, do not include them in your manifestation. You'd be setting yourself up to fail because that's not reality. It's a thought. Your thoughts could become reality, but if there's no action behind it, don't include somebody as you move forward in the energy. Does that make sense? Like, you know how some people, like exes, you can be stuck on them for a little while. And it's like, oh, I know they're going to come around, or it feels like it's the one, or yada, yada. And they never do. But it's like time goes on. Like, you have to give something a time frame and put a time frame on it. And then just end it. You know what I mean? Like, I think somebody else is holding on to your energy, but they're not really doing anything with it. So it's almost like this other person's holding on to energy and they can see you in the future, but they're doing nothing about it. Like, that just keeps them stuck. It keeps them nowhere. So if this is you and you're dealing with that person, you could be telling yourself, they're not going to communicate, or you need to give it a timeline or something, or look back. How long has it been since you've actually talked to this person? If you're thinking about this person, or this person randomly came to your head, some of you it's fresh, others of you it's been a while. Don't include these persons in your thoughts, like in your future. And the Two of Cups is here, so it might be hard for you, but like, unless this person is in front of your face and you guys are talking, and you guys are a couple, and even if you guys, there's distance between you guys, and you're talking and you're dating, then cool, that's fine. If you have nobody in your life that you're talking to currently, do not manifest thinking about that person. Because this is where fucked up shit happens. This is when manifestations come in and you want the person back. They come back, and for what? You wanted them, now they're back. And then they come back, and then what? You get hurt. They get hurt. It doesn't work out. So if you're not talking to somebody, there's a reason why you're not talking to somebody. Right? So I do feel like somebody's holding on to your energy, and you can probably sense it. But please do your best when, I just got pulled to children. Definitely go watch Cancer. Please do your best when it comes to whatever this is, to take care of yourself, your health, your family, people who reciprocate, people you're talking to. Jupiter's here. This is all about expansion. I just got pulled to my aquamarine, and that was when I first put this ring on. I haven't felt this energy in a while on my finger, and it's Jupiter. So, and Jupiter's expansion, blessings. You know, it works more with the north node than the south node. And you got shadow, wholeness, integration, repressed emotions. So I don't know if it's you or this other energy. I'm actually surprised that card came out. So again, it just could be suppressed emotions on your end. And it's the same message with the sun, with the shadow in between the Cancer read that I read on with the ghoul, where it's just like it's time to have a taste for life again. So you could have had a setback in regards to your health. You could have had a setback in regards to work, a setback in regards to a person. But you are whole. And I do get that energy. So to me, you're definitely coming out of the shadows. And I'm getting Shallows from Lady Gaga. But Pisces, no, not Pisces. Cancer had the fish and the scorpion. Water is telling a story here. And it's all about creating. And I was saying you're going to start like flowing, but be patient as the energy moves. So there could be something here that's just like irritating. But there's something here you should be nurturing, because this is nurturing. This is the creator. This is vulnerability. This is like a protector. And like I said, there could be something repressed here with the Two of Cups. And you got integration. So it's kind of like, again, you could be like marrying all the energies here. Oh, a door didn't shut. Oh, I'm so glad Loki didn't come down. I swear my dad's not the best with shutting that door. Sheldon? You still sleeping? Good morning. I got pulled to Sheldon again. I got nervous because he was all like all 4 legs out. But it almost looked like he was sick. He's not, though. You know, sometimes you think you're sick, but you're not sick. That doesn't even make sense. Huh. Morning.
Morning.
You want me to shut the door behind you?
I got it.
Okay. All right. He just grabbed his guitar, and it's bringing me back to The Shallows, that song. Brad something and Lady Gaga, and he actually plays the guitar. So there might be something here with music. Let's see, any messages from your ancestors, loved one. Prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. It will help you get organized and motivated. Life review. Take an inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal anything that's unbalanced. And the 2 is about balance. And I said that in the beginning of a Cancer. Okay, so you need to work on this shift as well. Spirit shifted your energy. And when you feel energy shift like that, you got to take advantage of it. So right now, prioritize what's most important. You might want to write it down. Work on yourself. Work on certain situations, creative projects, hobbies, things that feed your soul. I do feel like there is like a Brad coming towards you. I don't know his last name. So somebody who's going to love you for who you are, because I am getting pulled to the movie. So let's go to Pisces. And again, be careful with your energy, because it's all about energy. And I forgot to even bring that into the reading, but I did talk about energy with you guys, like a shift. So it's that energy is really talking to you. Collaborate. This does talk about partnerships. So this actually feels different, which is kind of shocking, but I'm not shocked. So something shocking might come into fruition here. There might be an opportunity that maybe you should jump on, and you're saying not to jump on it because that came out in Cancer. But collaborating is teamwork. This might be something you start, and then next thing you know, it leads to some type of collaboration. So this could be more about work than love, or it could be combined. Pisces, the 31st to the 4th, please. And I almost said the 5th. So there might be something on the 5th. Pisces. The moth that came out with the 333, the peacock. I'm feeling energy in my body. I just don't know where it's coming from. The person you're dealing with, person, place, a thing. The bat wanted to make an appearance. You guys are the only ones I really felt the need to get the key words out of these. So I think that's a clue for you. There's clues, there's signs. You're either going to start seeing or you've been seeing, or it's going to be in regards to an animal. It's the second time the bear has come out. What the fuck? Where is the bear? It's like you can't find the bear. It's sleeping. Go watch Scorpio. What the fuck? But it's not supposed to be sleeping. Hibernation is over, guys. Waking from a spiritual slumber, beginning new. Yeah. That's why it's like with Scorpio, that's why I said no to resting. Like maybe you feel like you gotta rest to take it ease, but it's not. It's time to go. And that is your only earth sign. Got a lot of air here. 1 earth, 1 water, 3 air. And you guys are in the air. Crocodile. The bear was the first one with earth, and you're the first one with resting, slumber, collecting energy, cooling off. So you could be battling yourself here. So again, I feel like this energy, and it's still alter ego. Did I say that with Cancer or Scorpio? Okay. So water all has the same kind of message, but it's different. It's hard to explain, but it is all combined. This is more of just kind of like upfront, obvious. So your intuition, your abilities is certain things that like, I think your Pisces is waking up. So find out what house your Pisces resides in. Like where's Neptune? Where's your 12th house? Like where you might have Pisces in the 12th house, but some of you could have it in a water house. You could have it in the 8th house, the 4th house. Then you guys got the dragon. I love when the dragon comes out. We still got some things to go. cosmic egg, completion, harmony, infinite energies. It's a remedy for fragmentation, one life. Through the power of this card, it's reminding you to connect, or there's a cosmic contract written at the beginning, which is right there, that contract that we hold in life and that holds us to it. The journey is complete, but it does not end. So you're definitely on a new journey, waking up. I do feel like you're fighting this. The moth was the first one. There's a lot of first house energy here, which is Aries taking a lead. The hawk, seeing the messenger of divinity, using intuition, sharp eyes, watches every move. Ooh, that precise vision. I got that with all of you guys. Through this, it may be small or insignificant, but it will eventually redirect your course. And I did talk about that with Cancer. And I know I hate going back and forth and saying that, but it's extremely important that you don't just watch this one sign. You need to watch all of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Peacock, inner beauty, compassion, confident, kind. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is its beauty resides within, extends outward indefinity. This adapt creature, all life experiences, does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within the psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of self, of others. Wow, this is a big deal, guys. You got the moth, impulsive, hasty, and wishful. The moth is sure that the grass is greener on the other side. With the moth energy is at play. We're attracted to situations or anything shiny or new. It can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, burnouts. It's helpful to remind the moth personalities that life is complex no matter the illusion. I just talked about Neptune. No one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of a great journey. Practice seeing life in infinite mastery rather than wishing it was easier or difficult. And when it's in balance, it's whimsical and enthusiastic. When it's out of balance, it's idealism and jittery energy. To bring it into balance, work on a project. And then you have collaboration. And I think that collaboration is going to come in when you find some type of balance with the Two of Cups here. And it's not with a person, okay? It's, well, person, place, a thing, and there could be a person here, but again, it's congratulations coming out of a slumber. You're definitely being watched and guided. So you might be burnt out. I'm getting pulled to the peacock again. You'd think I would remember, but it's not like that. When I'm channeling or I'm in this mode, sometimes I don't remember what I said 2 minutes before that, or seconds, clearly. Because these are your messages, not mine as the reader. My brain goes somewhere else, if that makes sense. It just continues to deliver messages. The beauty of the peacock is unravel, compassion. But the secret of the peacock is the beauty resides within. The adapt creature digests experiences in life, do not harbor resentment, conflict, past pain within the psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare, and many of us have not reached this advanced level of acceptance in self and others. And I said in Cancer, there could be some type of upgrade. So you are advanced when it comes to being awakened, when it comes to a situation you're dealing with. And I kind of feel like it's probably unpleasant. Don't carry that into what's next for you. Like, there is a contract here as well. I do remember one of these talking about a contract. I think it was the cosmic egg. And the shadow is kind of like lurking, but not enough where you can't work with it. It's like some of the best songs were written from sorrow, poets, paintings. I don't feel deep sorrow here, but I'm just using that as an example. Careful what you wish for. Because I almost said I almost wished. But I think you did wish. Again, like I said this in Cancer. You guys are manifesting. And you're not even aware of it. So be careful. Others are manifesting, but they're not manifesting. There's no action behind it. It's illusions. They're seeing it, but not going after things like that. You can't be that energy, and you can't help another energy see something either. I'm getting pulled to the children. I think that was the Cancer read, so I'll pull one of those as well. But I explained, it's like, I hate repeating myself, and I'm getting that energy of like, it's heavy, like, so whatever this is, like, let it go. So there probably is some resentment here, but it's like, as I was saying, like, careful what you wish for with this one. Cancer, I'm getting aggravated trying to explain this. Clearly that's channeled. I don't think I've ever done that before like that. Not like that. And I think in Scorpio, it's like I'm feeling something. I don't know what it is. Super aggravating, repeating myself. So there's energies that will, like, that are holding on, and they see you in the future. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And it's them looking at something and could have worked, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? But like no action behind it, whether they want it or not. And with you, when you're manifesting with in this energy, don't put somebody else there, because don't forget the Two of Cups is here. Like, so don't put somebody else, don't imagine somebody else in your future within the next 5 days with this energy, unless you're talking to that person or you know who this person is. I hope that makes sense. Move forward, and don't move forward with resentment either. And I was getting snappy with the other read. So, and it could be the moth energy. You could be dealing with somebody who is dealing with that, or you were dealing with that. Something is extremely aggravating. But I think it has to do with the person. So try not to think about that, okay? That's not reality. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening our hearts to everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are going to be resolved. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Blue could be aquamarine, or bluish green, whatever it is for you. Angel therapy at the bottom of the deck. Give your cares and worries to the angels and allow us to take your burdens. So this isn't saying that you're going to come into harmony with somebody. This is just spirit saying, we're going to clear certain energy for you. We're opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts can now be resolved. So if you do get in a fight and there is snappy energy, all of Cancer, Scorpio, now on Pisces, right? Maybe it's something that can be resolved. This person might not come in, but they might. And I think you're holding some type of resentment towards them, or an experience you had with somebody else and you're projecting it towards the new person, So again, this could be some of you guys just started talking to this person, and then it's like all of a sudden you stopped, and then you start talking again. The winds are going to bring you together. I don't know if you can notice that with the wind. The fire's going that way. Fire's going that way. The torch. This is like a truce. The sword is down. A promise. A flower in that hand. So might be something worth working out because you do have the Two of Cups in collaboration. So again, I'm going to give you the same message I just gave you previously. Only incorporate this energy if you're talking to this energy or working with it. Others, if it doesn't come in, they're just cutting cords. You know. So nobody holds resentment. Nobody, you know what I mean? It could just be a truce and you move on with your life. Doesn't mean you're going to end up with this person. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, be careful how you manifest, because water right now is creating something brand new and it looks like it's going to be beautiful. So, you know, be aware and be careful who you allow in your life. I just heard limelight. Careful who you allow in your limelight. What is that a thing? Limelight? It is a thing. Limelight. It sounds like it's two words. It's like tricking me. I don't know if you feel tricked. I don't see the raccoon. I got pulled right to the raccoon. Raccoon, tomato. Limelight. Yeah, limelight. Now that sounded right. That's weird. Tell me about this collaboration. Butterfly in the sky, we can fly twice as high. It's in a book. Look at all this air. Take a look. You got to be very smart about something here. And you did have very precise precision. Is that what it was? Yeah, precision. Peacock, eagle, hawk, where's the butterfly. Here we go. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is during periods of transition, since the air is the element of the heart, usually involves relationship and, of course, jobs or career. Since transition is accompanied by a small amount of discomfort, be patient with yourself during this time, especially with the butterfly. Let solid friends and activities support you. Like a cocoon, committing to a daily routine, a meal, a practice, or a prayer, done at the same time, place and time, will do wonders of lifting up the butterfly spirit. Cheerful and graceful when it's in balance, out of balance, frustrated and fragile, bring into balance a daily routine. And did you see how frustrated I just got with you guys? So this is a very frustrating transition for you, and totally okay. Just know you're about to be on a new path, and it's going to bring light. It's going to bring warmth. It's going to bring growth. Okay. Again, it could be a person or a job or perhaps a career. So be patient with yourself. You did have patience, I think, in Cancer's read. And let solid friends support you. So like I said, and I've been stressing, make sure there's something solid here, not somebody who's in and out of your life. Because whatever, this is a big deal. So, you know, it's Spirit's also helping these energies dissolve so you can move forward. And I think it has a lot to do with yourself too, and telling yourself, you know, or a time limit, or, you know, say you were hoping a person came around and they didn't come around. How many months has it been? 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? You have to look at something different. Like, it's almost like your perception of who this is that is not here clearly doesn't belong here if they're not here. Like, you also have to work with this energy. Yes, Spirit's helping, you know, things dissolve. And all of a sudden you might wake up and just feel, you know, free and liberated, and excited. And you're just like, wow, this is the first day I didn't wake up and think about so-and-so. I mean, I remember going through that years ago. It was brutal. And then slowly realizing I didn't think about that person anymore, which was nice, you know. Others of you, this is somebody coming in. But I just know there's a lot of creating here and a lot of creation and manifestation. And you're the magician right now. So whoever belongs in your future and whoever's here now within the next 5 days for you, only solid people. If this is somebody who comes back and it's a reconciliation, then it looks like it can probably work out. But if not, it's something with the 5th too. But if not, could have something to do with the new moon. Just rely on, your friends, your good friends, your family, people, best friends, people who have had your back, continue to have your back. Will have your back. Do your best to work with this energy. It's tough energy to work with. And for some of you, I was just reading somebody else's energy. That's like just a last minute message for you. And Cancer is about water, intuition, Cancer, air. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I might have missed a message in Cancer when I said I didn't want to go deeper because it was simple but complex and the answers were there. So this could have to do with your 4th house. And where you might have a water sign in the 4th house. Again, look up your chart. Cafe Astrology, it's free. All right, so air is next. Let's get a card for air. Well, I'm just going to pull cards until I get an air card. I might just get one. I got lucky with all those. But when I started water, I said to myself, I'm just going to keep drawing until I get air or water. So we need air. But whatever comes in first. We got the Emperor, fire. And the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be just taking charge here. Beautiful cards. I noticed the crow when we started this reading. Could be a spirit guide. Again, precision. There's something like precision here. 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We are going the 31st through the 5th, the 4th. I feel like that flipped and went right back in. Should have grabbed it. I should have snagged it. So there's something maybe you should snag. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You might need to clear something, Gemini. Aquarius. Determination and provide. I have physical therapy. I gotta leave here by 9:30. I have an hour with you guys. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. You know me, when I say that, geez Louise, here we go. Aquarius, determination, provision. What is with this precision? But I said provision, which is another word. The moth. Tiger. Person you're dealing with, or it's a combination. Ooh, the snake. Cosmic egg. Well, it's an egg. Well, it's not. That's a snake. And there's the raccoon. And I said something. This was in Scorpio. Here's the Emperor here too. This was in Scorpio. And I did say something about sneaky, or I said something and I was like, but the raccoon's not here. Can anybody remember what reading that was? So this feels like a continuation. Like Scorpio was a continuation of Scorpio. Cancer. Pisces was like a continuation of Scorpio and Cancer. And now on Aquarius, and it feels like Pisces. So there's something like a cycle or reciprocal here. Scorpio, you think? Could have sworn I feel like I just said it and I read Pisces and I just got pulled to the fish. So it was either Scorpio or Pisces. I feel like I just said it though. But again, I could be wrong and I'm laying the cards a certain way. These two are touching. That's it. Okay. The moth, impulsive, hasty, wishful, enthusiastic, could be whimsical, jittery, idealizes other people. There could be judgment here. Thinking the grass is greener. This is somebody who just is like, in this case, I feel like wishing life was easier, but like doing nothing about it. I didn't get that vibe with the moth and the other one. The tiger, forceful, darkness, feminine energy, passionate, strong, sensual, when in balance, out of balance, overstimulated. Candle gazing to bring into balance. The tiger hunts at night, silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits receptively in devotion and heightened around the midnight hour. And the tiger takes advantage of these. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in a potent calm. There is nothing to fear in this stillness except for the awakening of your own power. I will tell you, this is the first time these energies feel opposite. One's yours, one's theirs. I'm not feeling whimsical here. Queen of Swords is not whimsical. She can be, but right now she's Queen of Swords. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Got the snake, the guardian of the unawakened magic and creative potential. Prosperous, creative, charismatic. The snake is a symbol of our heightened potential. Highest potential, it is said. It's the life force lies dormant in our spine. Whether we imagine the rings are true or not, unawakened and untapped potential within. How would you stir from this slumber? Meditation. Haste. When the snake card appears, there's no time to waste. Water had a lot of that too, in the sense of, and I hold the key, but it's something with spiritual powers here. And the raccoon, talented but shadowy and in hiding. Raccoon energy plays with all the artists. Best indicates the talent, the skillfulness, the creative tool, the shadow side. It's funny because when I mention this, I'm like, the raccoon's not here as if it's sneaky. And I did get pulled to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces when I was reading right before the snake. And I'm like, I'm so tired of bringing water into this. So it's either Pisces or Scorpio reading. So maybe you think someone's sneaky and they're not. I feel like you guys are all in a tough situation because there's a contract here. Maybe because it's like the shadow side. But this talks about your talent. And I've been talking about you guys kind of being in a shadow ever since I started reading fire. I can't remember if there was a shadow energy with Earth. But I only got the shadow side because of the sun. And you hold the key, so you might want to watch water. But when in balance, generous, friendly, exceptional artist, out of balance, competitive, striving, starving artist, not striving. To bring into balance, make new work. So again, I don't know if you're battling yourself, and I said the same thing in water. I don't know why it drives me nuts when I bring other energies into the reading. It's always bothered me because it's almost like I want you guys just to have like your own reading, but like we are every propensity, guys. It is what it is. I feel like this energy needs to be over here, but it belongs over here. So I think you're personally dividing something. I think this is something within you. It's not really another person. Oh, Spirit's saying it is another person. So again, you have Leo, Aries, Libra. Maybe this is you in that Libra energy of just fairness, that balance, the Two of Cups, the grounding of something solid with the Three of Pence. Like you're no joke right now, and you're not going to allow anybody in your energy that is just not aligned with you. So this energy is like idealizing other people or very jittery, just out of balance. Last time I read the Moth, it was like, it wasn't out of balance. It was more burnt out, illusionary energy. So I don't know if this person is coming in. It's like poking the bear, which I said in water. So do be careful here because there is like an impulsive energy. I think your gut's going to tell you something here with the raccoon. Focused, stay disciplined. Queen of Swords doesn't take no bullshit. I feel bad for this person with dealing with the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords would chop your fucking head off. So I'm not even getting snappy. I'm getting straight up. Just tell it how it is. No bullshit. You're definitely not being tested here. This doesn't even feel like air, guys. This feels like, I want to say water, but I'm hearing fire and earth, and I can't remember fire and earth for the life of me. I remember a song came in, though. It's pulling me to a song. Beach, beach, something, something. I think it was fire. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. You could have fire within an air sign. Like we're in Aquarius, 11th house. So you could have fire in your 11th house. So you're working with fire when it comes to partnerships and certain stuff. To me, the universe is going to provide for you in regards to something if you just stay focused. You're very talented here when it comes to certain things. Tell me about this raccoon. Way too many. Tell me about this raccoon. Angel therapy, give your cares and worries to the angels. Allow us to take your burdens. And I almost said allow you to fight your own battles. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So you are carrying some heavy burdens here in the midst of whatever's going down. I just got pulled to the tiger. Lunar force, ease in darkness, feminine energy, passionate, strong, sensual, hunts at night, fears nothing, takes advantage of the moon. It's the awakening of your own power. So you might have to cut off a certain energy here with this moth. Can it be yours? I mean, it could, but it feels like another person. And this is like the first energy where I feel like you had to cut something off. So it's dark night of the soul and forgiveness, nostalgia. So it has to do with something from your past. So they're going through a dark night. So you're dealing with somebody who is going through a lot in their life. I don't know if you're talking to them or not. I don't think they want to ask your forgiveness. I think they want forgiveness from somebody else. But maybe a move they're about to make. Or just something that happened in the past. But it's over. There's no going back. So I don't know how this person plays a role in your life. I think they've been out of your life. Maybe they attempt to come back in and say hi. I don't know. You can be nice if you want and say hi, but continue to go your way. Because they want somebody else's forgiveness as if like they don't need you. They don't need to apologize to you. But I'm getting the vibe like somebody would have to apologize to you. But this isn't about you. So this is somebody who's just needs attention right now. I mean, granted, they are going through a lot. I'll give them that. And maybe they need your help. And they like your energy. But protect your energy. Careful with your energy here because you're also kind of waking up and going towards new things. And you're very talented. And I don't know what your money situation is. I don't see money on the board. But just be careful that somebody's not coming in for the wrong reasons. Because it can't work with this. So this could be somebody you were dealing with and they're dealing with an ex, because something here for them, there's no going back. Their ex is over. So this could be like a rebound thing. So be careful. Because I do feel like someone owes you an apology, but they're more worried about somebody else, or, you know, that their ex is trying to apologize and they're like, no, thank you. You know, and they are thinking about you. It might be able to work with that person once they pass a test. Because I didn't see a test here, and I don't think it's a test for you. I think it's this person and somebody else is apologizing to them, somebody from their past. And they're saying no. And then I think this energy is coming towards you. But you might be cold towards the energy, only because of what you're going through. But give your worries to the angels. Let them take your burdens. Focus on your own talents. Focus on your own energy, okay? Let me just make sure I don't need to clarify the snake. Guardian, no, I don't, because guardian of the unawakened magic and creative potential, so you're the raccoon. So make sure you tap into certain things. When the snake appears, there's no more time to waste, so I think you would know what that is. And it's not about this person, it's about your talent. For those who are going after something or starting something. Provide. Tell me about provide. The shadow. A water sign had this. To me, it's like wholeness and integration. I don't think it's repressed emotions. It could be what's holding back your talent, but I wouldn't worry. The stand, courage, determination, fearlessness. So some of you know what this is, and it's just time to go after something. Faith at the bottom of the deck, hope, rejuvenation, inspiration. So you do have some peace coming into your life after like a turbulent time. So stay determined, take the lead, work on something new. You have a lot of guardian energy. Focus on your untapped abilities. Everybody that comes into this world has abilities. It's just whether you tap into them or not. I'm going to get your best advice when it comes to any type of help or guidance. With the untapped energy here, because it's like go go go. So any type of guidance. If water could have had coulda woulda shoulda like the key to something as well. Good fortune. I think that's where I'm getting provision again. Precision. That's where that provide. That's where I was feeling like there's something here that's just destined. Good fortune. In ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was a symbol of good fortune, rebirth, protection from jealousy. This card indicates prosperity, long-term success, and a miracle or a blessing. This, however, is not a passive fortune. Now is the time to formulate new ideas about the path you want to follow. Decide when you're interested what you're interested in and take action because luck is on your side. This card, and Jupiter, remember this finger? Jupiter, this card eases the hard work that needs to be done to get to the finish line, but it's up to you to see it through. You will resurrect the power when you encounter obstacles on your way, but you need to stay focused on your goals. Don't forget to celebrate your success. So again, it's that precision, it's that focus. Use this card in numerous ways for good fortune. Use this card when you want to find a calling or when you want to increase the long-term beneficial effect in a relationship, business, or venture, or a situation. Envision the scarab beetle digging around and gathering the good luck. I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of that. So this feels like there's some type of awareness. And I did get pulled to water when I was reading a message. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Did I say it that way though? I think I did. Energy. Libra. 31st through the 5th. And I know I said the 4th, but then something with you guys. There's something with water and air with the 5th. The new moon is the 6th. So Libra energy, please. Ooh, that's a lot of stings. I was saying sting. Something stings or... Yeah, water. It's just like a continuation. But it's completely different. It's not completely different energy, but it's being read differently. Who you're dealing with or your own energy. Starfish. Spider. The webs you weave. Octopus. I don't know why with you guys, you have the book. Yesterday it had nothing to do with the book. Libra, Libra, Libra. The fire ant, aggression, rigid thinking, follows orders, attracts people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than countering them, gossiping, blaming others, misaligned. Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you and the light just dimmed. And I said something about this in water. Sensitivity. It was Scorpio. When you're in balance, you're thoughtful and disciplined. Out of balance, gossip, heat, arguments. To bring into balance, take a walk at nighttime. The Scorpion, isolation, wild, free, fierce. But you can have out of balance, jealousy, resentful, unresolved. Scorpion's heat festers. Focus on unresolved events from the past, usually situations where we're left burdened. So this feels a lot like Aquarius. It's just coming out in a different way. And I think it was Pisces or Scorpio. I got extremely frustrated. I'm feeling that vibe. So it feels like the fire signs are struggling because fire. But in the sense of like they need to be aligned. You know what I mean? So like whatever your fire is, the universe, the transits are trying to situate those houses for you. 1 through 12, I don't know which houses are your fire signs, but could be where your Sagittarius, it could be where your Sag is. Because even here with the sun being dark, starfish, beautiful, alluring, but could be superficial or shallow, bringing into balance, uplifting, artistic, expressive, their natural, exquisite beauty, memorizing. Being around one starfish can be a thrill. You've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is the creatures have been reliant on how they look, how other people think of them, and forgotten things and forget about their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, why am I being swayed by outward appearances or wanting to please others? Jesus. People pleaser here. People pleasers. The spider could be prosperity, appreciative, enthusiastic, prosperous. The spider is an indigenous creature. Our greatest gifts is weaving the threads of the Dhamma into the vast web that supports the spider and it around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us of creativity is everywhere. The process of being oriented rather than result oriented. As soon as you work, it becomes the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry of abundance flows. So be super duper careful with your energy and who's around you. I mean, it's so clear. I don't even have to get deep into this reading. If you know your chart, figure out where your fire signs are. If you have any fire in an air sign, in an air house, look up like what that would be. So if you know, here Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, so it's all of them. So, well, obviously, Aquarius is 11th house for an example. You know what I mean? You might have fire in that house, in the 11th house. You could have Sag in the 11th house. You could have Aries in the 11th house. You can have Aries in your house of Libra. You know what I mean? Like, learn how to work with that energy, because it's all about energy. So working on yourself. I do feel like there's energies around you, though, like, or that want to come back into your life. I'm not really sure, that don't seem super duper positive here. I just heard jealousy. Feeling like trapped. It could be something to do with the people-pleasing energy. Moving forward, holding back with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Could be a family situation. It could be work. Gossip. But being like stuck in your head, your thoughts. But it's you do have control over that. It's up to you on how you want to work on that energy or pursue yourself or get yourself out of this energy. It's like almost like you're stuck. I don't know if this is you or another person, but or careful someone doesn't want to keep you stuck. Yeah, because holding back with this pause here and commitment. So this somebody from the past that's kind of like on your mind, but it's karmic. This is something you need to like let go of. But you don't want to, but you got release. So it's you or them. Somebody could be staying in a situation for money. There's a lot of gossip and jealousy and shit going down. You don't, trust me, you don't want anything to do with that energy, and your main card is energy, so please be wary. This feels more like, I wouldn't say like a warning, but I'm not really super keen. You got the star, but I'm almost feeling like you're feeling hopeless there. And the Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups, so it's emotional. This almost, you almost feel like it's destiny, or somebody does. Like, I'm thinking if anything, you guys are more I'm more focused on the spider. Yeah, Dark Night of the Soul. Aquarius had that. Twin flame, new direction, destruction. There's definitely something karmic here. We got to get on a new path here with the spider. Knight of Pence. Seven of Cups. That's options, opportunities, seeing something. Lots of opportunities. Knight of Chalices. Wasn't that the Knight of Chalices? That was the Page of Chalices. So the Page is sometimes I'm sorry. This is the same exact message as Aquarius, Dark Night of the Soul. And the Page of Cups is I'm sorry. So definitely Aquarius energy here. Beautiful, alluring, but it could be superficial or shallow. What other people think of them. People pleasers. You know, too worried about how something went down. So very empty energy here. But there was an opportunity here. So if you guys are a sun air sign, I'd go and watch. If you're going through this, I'd go watch fire. If you're not going through this, I would watch earth or water. Because this is about like where the houses are. And I gave this message yesterday and it's just coming in again. I wasn't sure if it was going to do that, but it looks like it definitely is. Like this spider is like hard to find. Creative prosperity. So you got to work on it. It's Dharma. Enthusiastic energy. Prosperous. Got the Knight of Pentacles. Got the Nine of Pentacles, so just starting something. And with the Seven of Cups, don't let somebody come in and confuse you. Like there's a lot of options. Stay disciplined. Pick one. Be careful. Make sure you pick the right one. It's got the right energy. Because this is like happy-go-lucky energy. So there is something with like Dharma here. Good fortune coming back around. It just depends on what you're working with and how you want to weave your web. So be careful because there is something karmic here. You might want to watch Aquarius. Again, if you are an air sign, I do suggest that you go, if you're an air sun sign, if your sun is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I would watch earth and water. I think there's something going on between air and fire. And there needs to be an ending and a new journey being taken. And I think water and earth are going through that too, but it's a different vibe, and we're working with energy. So that's just my advice I can give you. Gemini, confidence. Ooh, Two of Cups fell. So when it comes to somebody else, confidence may be needed here. It's the Peacock. I just saw the Golden Egg. Gemini, the 31st to the 5th, please. Gemini. Ooh. Double. Wow. Well, I haven't seen the frog in a while. Person you're dealing with, person, place, or thing, or your own energy. I'm hearing pleather. You could have pleather pants. Those who pleather together stay together. There could be a class reunion coming up for you. Got the unicorn at the bottom of the deck. I went to the class reunion 5-6 years ago. And I wore leather pants, but they weren't real leather. They were pleather. And Sharon's were pleather too. She used to do my hair. And I wrote, like, when I put it on Facebook, I'm like, those who pleather together stay together. And we've been friends since high school. So there could be something here in regards to going way back. Because I'm hearing pleather. With the Peacock. So it's a big deal here because these are all major cards. You got the Black Egg right there, and then the Dragon. I was like, oh, the Dragon hasn't come out in a while. I like it. It's right there. Seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. The Dragon is here to guide us. We can sit on its back and go for a ride. As we transverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It said if you see the yogi does not see the beauty in the world. It could be dim. But this is sacred intelligence. If you mention the dragon, stir the embers of your intelligence within you. See your third eye. Transforming a situation. The center governs both inner and outer dimensions. You can see easily drop the witness of the consciousness. Morning, children. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into your eyes, you might even see a glimpse of self behind your old self. The dragon power is breathing transformation fire into all your energy. The Black Egg speaking from an authentic voice, the truth, seeing one's inner self, balancing the ego. The living and breathing vessel harbors only which rings are true. In the essence of balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, perhaps public speaking. Sound draws us in. Sounds big this weekend. With earth and fire messaging. What do I know to be true about myself? Justifying certain behaviors, hearing gossip, repeating stories. It's time to reconnect with the energy that's available every moment in this situation. It is the truth of the birthplace of our voice. It is the 5th chakra. It's essential for writers, editors, musicians, teachers. So you definitely have the power within here. And it's like you got the Emperor twice out here too. You could feel lost in the current here, restless. When in balance, adaptable. Out of balance, distracted. Lunar forces are with you. This is a deer fish. It represents peace and calm of the moon, of your soul. A lot of things going on with the moon. I didn't get that vibe at all when I started reading Cancer with the fish. I think it's linked to the Emperor here. Lost in the current, lost focus, or it could be you thinking about this energy and headstrong, the father, supportive, high and mighty when out of balance, pretentious. Pretentious, is that a word? They make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, friends. The world needs more elk energy. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who wasn't giving you didn't get that masculine vibe you were looking for, or it's a tough one, Gemini. The peacock it's wealth and beauty and with a dream, but I am getting pulled to the peacock. I can't remember if it was, I think it was air. Beauty, confident, kind. Beauty resides in, tries not to harbor past pain, conflict within its psyche. It's that advanced level of the acceptance of the worth of others. The peacock is the type that is extremely rare. Not many of us has reached this advanced level of acceptance of ourselves. So I don't know what message that was for, if that was water or within air, but I'm getting mainly the peacock for you. Like one of the reads, it took me a while to figure out, is all about the bear. This is all about the peacock. And it's like higher dimensions, higher self. You have that confidence. Almost gives me that Sag energy, a little bit of Scorpio, a little bit of Capricorn. Not really getting Taurus, believe it or not, even though it was beauty. Because I think you already have that beauty. It's just, it's within. I just heard one of your fire signs. So this is really about people's charts in the next 5 days. So this is telling me that the ascension is strong right now. Everybody is going through an ascension. I don't know where everybody's at in their journey. They're going to be you guys are going to be in all different places in your journey, but this is pretty fucking damn strong in the sense of, we're following our charts, and we always follow our charts, but this is like deep within our charts. This is Akashic records. We're accessing things we haven't accessed before, our talents, stuff like that, our beliefs, our energy. It's like a mass awakening, and not everybody is comfortable with that type of energy, and those who are awakened are comfortable with it, but we're starting something new, so it could be uncomfortable. Does that make sense? I hope so. Because like, this is a big deal. And the focus should be more on you. And I had the same message with water too. So I would go, there's still beautiful readings. There's just energy around you. That's a lot. So my main message here would honestly be, if you know how to read your charts, go to your charts and find out where all your water is and all your air. For those who feel like the peacock. Because I feel like this Emperor energy is like you guys with the Libra energy. You know what I mean? Like air in general. Needing to take the lead here with something. And being good at something, an entrepreneur. Some type of leader, a role model for a child, whatever it may be. and throat chakra for sure. Huh? 9:30. I'm wrapping up YouTube. I'll be up soon. Do you have your music on?
I cheated on my bitch, I'm about to go and buy a new bag.
Do you hear this music on my radio right now?
Too bad, I'm cash. 140 bands up the bag. What happened? Niggas talking reckless till we spaz.
I don't have music on. I don't listen to this. It's gotta be yours. Alright, I'll be up in 5. No, it's not Cadence. You're not home.
Okay, but maybe even if you're not playing music, it plays it sometimes. So go on whatever music app.
It just went off. It just went off.
Okay.
Love you.
I keep seeing damn TikToks about like, if you skip this town, your mom's gonna die, and it's about fucking tarot cards. So I've been having to make fucking TikToks of it.
That's just superstition.
Okay.
Don't watch shit like that.
It's my For You page. What am I gonna do?
Alright, don't worry about it.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. See, she's all sensitive. She's actually a Libra moon. No, she's a Libra Scorpio moon. And Alana is a Scorpio Libra moon. So this is all about moon energy. And it's so fucking potent. Because it's like something was supposed to shift already. To me, it already has. And it's flowing. You know. But there's a fight. So absorb the peacock energy. Stay focused. Take the lead with something. Go after something. Could be out of the blue. Could be something you're already working on. It's the right time. I started working with the brain again, like silently on my end for the last week or two. You know, so it's like I'm also in this energy. You know, it's no need to rush it either. It's just it's nice to know we're in alignment, and I'm telling you, like there's this global ascension going on here, and it's time to just kind of, I'm getting pulled to the yellow, just flow. It's almost like peacock feathers. Yeah, I didn't even pick up on that until now. So strong peacock vibes for you guys. It's a beautiful symbolic energy. It's absolutely gorgeous. Spiritual meaning of a peacock. Beauty, divinity, noble, good fortune, eternal life, power, strength, confidence, divinity, resurrection, God's presence. Bright circles look like eyes, third eye, power, strength, confidence, beauty, self-expression, passion, royalty, integrity, protection, honor, respect, rejuvenation. This obviously has something to do with your past too, because I brought up those who plether together stay together. And I think it's just that confident energy. So it's time to step into that energy again and take some type of role here. A lot of protection around you. Please be careful with, because this is all about you and your contract and your Akashic records, whatever's faded. Faded and destiny, two different things, you know. You should be following destiny, but you choose your own fate, right? So you got leadership, which is exactly what I was saying. It's time for you to assume that leadership, power, and position and lovingly guide others. So there's just something within you, you know, and it's, you have the strength. And I just heard that other people want, so it could be a very competitive industry, but you have that quality. And that quality of a leadership that I was trying to explain to you, like a writer, a speaker, it was within these black eggs and the dragon. It's within your third eye. You have that ability to help. And especially I'm getting children again. You got victory at the bottom of the deck. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So something is definitely around the corner. Work on your confidence. Right before I went to go clarify something, right before Mia called, it was my throat chakra. So I do think this has something to do with speaking. Life review, take inventory and change and heal anything that's unbalanced that came in within water. Okay, so please, divine order at the bottom of the deck, please don't take air personally. This is, especially if you're a sun sign, you know, please go watch the other readings. Because this isn't about your sun sign. This is about your moon. And for others, it's about just where your air signs reside. Like you might have air in the house of Pisces in the 12th house. You may have air in the first house of Aries. Okay. These are beautiful readings. It's just, it's we are clearly in the midst of ascension. It's never been so clear in a reading for you guys. Make it or break it. It's just, I wouldn't even look at it like that. It's just a contract, and there's beauty here, and there's potential and opportunities, and it's like a new life. It's like we have pentacles in life, and you're in a certain pentacle. Either at the end of a second pentacle going into the third. Some of you have like 4 or 5 more years to go before you're in your third pentacle. Majority of us, I'm hearing second going into third. So this could be about your third pentacle. Some of you with deacons. Oh, see, I just realized I was trying to align. Spirit's aligning you with your birth chart. Whatever is destined for you is destined. You choose your own fate. We don't all stay on the destined path. That's why I say, like, when people feel like, oh, it's destiny, like, yeah, it's always destiny. Don't ever doubt it. You were meant to meet that person, whether it works out or not. Don't allow somebody to be like, bad timing. That's bullshit. That's an excuse of not doing your own inner work, shadow work, not dealing with your own confidence, weaknesses, it's just shit like that. We all go through it. This is a really nice alignment. It's the balance between you, especially all of you are working with air and fire right now, with this taking the lead with something. So find out where your fire resides, work with that, and your air. And that will help you get through this transition. I mean, I can't stress enough, Cafe Astrology, free report. It will tell you what house your Jupiter is and all that, how to work with something. It talks about your love life and your work and what works best for you with your birth chart. Like, first couple times I read that, I was blown away, because I was just like, holy shit, this is me to a T. And we can understand that more when we're older, not so much younger, but when we're older and we look back and comprehend, it will blow your mind, honestly, it really will. So destiny is here for everybody. It's just, you pick your fate. Like I said, you have to partake here. So definitely find out where your fire and air placements are, because you have a contract. It's your contract you chose when you came into this world, and you're either going to see it through or you're not. It's not about missed opportunities or I didn't catch the boat. You got to change your mindset. This is your destiny. Choose wisely. And hang out with people who boost your energy, not bring it down. Things like that. Hi, sweetie. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you mañana. Happy Friday. TGIF. And I almost said happy new moon. So it's probably going to be a shift around the full moon. The new moon. But the new moon is also for like resting and putting things out there. So please try to situate your energy. Ground yourself. Get outside. Meditate. Do what you do. Routine. Whatever's going to work for you. Because it's important on how we continue to live our lives. I love you guys. You're welcome. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Kisses. Love you. I'm going to do members this weekend, too. I'll get to that video, and I'm also going to start working with members this weekend. Love you guys. Bye.